Alright, got an update here. My goldfish are doing just fine. The big guy, he has ick, so I'm currently treating the goldfish for ick. And I have finished modifying my marine land 3 gallon tank. As you can tell, all three fish love this tank. I removed the backboard that was where the sump was. And of course, I'm using the original filter for the 1/2 gallon I originally had, and same thing with the heater and the little flower pot. I'm still doing the same arrangement, but now they have 3 gallons to themselves. Like I said, this was originally a marine land tank, but as you can tell, I removed that ugly half circle, and like I said, I removed the back panel and whatnot to fully open up this tank. I've built a custom lid like I've done with a lot of my tanks. And of course, here's the lighting system I have for the tank, and here's what it looks like on the inside. This tank is doing just fine. These two guys in here, they still get swim bladder every time I feed them, and I only feed them 2 pellets. This double tail and this double tail always get swim bladder whenever I feed them. I don't know why, but they always do. My swim bladder betta, he is doing just fine. His fins are slowly regrowing. I rebuilt the sponge filter, or I redid the filtering. I've also added a little bit of algae killer in this tank to help combat the algae. I also did leave just enough to help keep the Netherite snail alive. And I think my Amazon sword is hating life. So I'm not going to be putting some more. I'm not going to put any more algae killer in this tank for a little while. The Netherite snail is right there. As you can tell, it's still alive because its antennas are moving. Let's see. And of course, these guys are still doing fine. I'm also going to take this opportunity and talk about a betta group, or a fish tank group. There's a Facebook group out there with 33,000 members. The group is called DIY Fish Keepers. And I've been in a lot of cancer betta fish groups and whatnot, mostly bettas groups. That group, oh my god, that group is full on fucking cancer. I'm not gonna get into it, but one of my bettas had an anchor worm in it, and at the time, I had no idea what it was. And unfortunately, no one told me what it was until it was too late. They're telling me to do this, they're telling me to do water changes and shit like that. When I told them specifically that I'm not going to touch the fish or do anything to the fish until I know what it is. And due to them taking upwards of nearly an hour and a half to 2 hours to finally tell me what the hell it was was already too late, and the fish passed away. If someone told me right then and there what it was, then I would have been able to take care of said problem. But since I never had an anchor worm in any of my fish, I had no idea what it was, and I was freaking out. And no one helped me. And when someone finally actually mentioned what it was, then people stopped bitching at me. Well, some people, a lot of other people were still being full on cancer. And they did help me, but like I said, it was too late. But DIY Fish Keepers, that Facebook group was complete cancer. I mean, my God. I thought the better groups were cancer. But yeah, I mean, that's pretty much my update. And I also want to do one thing. I've had Papa's plants in this guy now for around 3 days. Let's see if they're growing any roots. Yep, looks like he is. Oh yeah, this guy's definitely growing a root. Amazing, even though these guys are barely getting any sun, they're growing roots. Let's see about my 20 long. Yep, it's growing a root. Well, I'm not going to pull any of these, but they're all growing roots. They're all in the filter system. And these guys will absolutely reduce the ammonia problems. Well, not that I've been encountering any ammonia problems with my bettas, but if I do have ammonia problems, these Papa's plants are really going to help.